Hey, everybody. How the heck are you? Beautiful day today out here in Southern Colorado. We've got Ian Farrar with us. I'm just going to call him Ferrari without the I because I think that actually matches up your personality better. But
Yeah.
it's pretty cool, folks. So Ian and I met through our friend Jay Matta, the founder of Gnostic TV.
Yeah.
And Ian's avid bike rider. Hell, he'd smoke me, and that pisses me off because I love to ride bikes. And anyway, so we made a great connection, and we started talking about the difference in food, like the way that it's changed just over the past 20 years. And we started getting into glyphosate and all the different chemicals that are used on the foods now. And Ian takes this great product that actually pulls that out of your gut, a lot of the glyphosate out of your gut. And so I was skeptical. I ordered the products. I've got some. It's actually called Biomedic.
Mm-hmm.
I want to actually ask you a lot about the product itself. So I've been taking this now for about a week. Anytime I talk about a product, I want to try it first so that way I can have a personal experience. That's really important to me. And I've been taking this dark berry protein. I've got this stuff that I haven't tried yet, and I want you to tell me more about it. It's the Aqua Vibrance, but I also have the cherry stuff here. I like the title here, anti-aging. Anything that's anti-aging sounds good to me. And sleep support. Okay, I sleep great, but it's there. Luckily, I usually sleep great, but anyway. So tell me about the product. But before we get into that, tell me about you and how do you get up to like averaging 400 watts an hour on a freaking bike? Because that's what I want to do.
Well, that was in my younger life, but for all of your viewers out there, I've been in the health and wellness space for 30 years, and the body's kind of been my big laboratory to enhance my performance naturally. As you shared, we have the sport of cycling in common, and many years ago, I had the opportunity when I was 21, 22 to really get on the program, and I decided not to get on the program, and I got on the holistic program. So after many years, I finally met Dave Sandoval, who's the author of the Green Foods Bible, and his partner, Amy Venner, and we launched this company called Purium because they are committed to help ending human suffering, given the tragedy of what's going on with American health and the food supply. And you mentioned that chemical. That chemical has proliferated our food supply by 75%. So it's my passion and my purpose to help elevate people about their relationship with food, because Purium is not just a company that sells you products. If you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're on social media, you see all this stuff pasted everywhere. Our stuff is great. Our stuff is great. We've been doing this for 30 years, and Dave and Amy have been manufacturing these products for a long time, free of any excipients, binders, or fillers, or isolates, no sucralose, certified organic, verified non-GMO project. Really important to have, and something that you're putting in this temple called your body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to add to that. So I ordered some supplements for my bike rides a while ago, and there was a great deal on these gels. And so I got the gels, and I have a sensitive stomach as it is, so certain things can definitely knock it out of whack. And I didn't realize it at first, but I took the gel the next day. I felt rough. And so I started looking into like, what did I take? What did I eat? What happened? And then I looked at the gel, and on the back of the gel, there's this Acylfame K, I think is what it's called. And that was like, for me, that's a big no-no. And that's in a lot of supplements.
It is. And it's unfortunate. I mean, I shared a product with you prior to our taping called Can't Beat This. It's the alternative to Red Bull. It's the alternative to Monster. It's the alternative to Bang Energy, okay? Because a lot of those things bang up your adrenals and your body pretty badly. So we don't have any of those things. So if people are looking for an exceptional product line that's clean, that's in alignment with your health, your body, the way it was designed to be nourished, Purium is the place for you.
Tell us more about the Biomedic. So this is, you guys are saying that this will actually pull glyphosate out of the gut.
Yeah, that actually has a human clinical, which is really, really important. Okay. Biomedic is an essential product for everyone that owns a body. Okay. Glyphosate is a terrible substance that's a weed killer, but they put it in GMO ready crops. Okay. So this right here increases, well, not this here. This here protects you, but glyphosate increases your cancer risk by 41%. and it leads to lots of dysfunctional diseases because disease begins in the gut. And if your gut's not healthy, you're not going to be healthy. So what we introduce people to is the ultimate lifestyle transformation. And the ultimate lifestyle transformation is taking your body into the shop. Okay. It comes with all of these products that we're talking about, and you get a wonderful guide right here to really, really walk you through the process and win in life, which is health.
I mean, who doesn't want to win in life? That sounds awesome. Life is amazing.
Yeah.
So, okay. So tell us more about like I'm looking at the product and the ingredients. Pre-bio sure digestive wheat germ extract.
Yeah, that because probiotics need food. So the prebiotic aspect, and if one is gluten intolerant or they're celiac, it's because you have glyphosate. So if you see wheat germ, oh my God, it has gluten, I wouldn't be too worried because this actually helps get into your gut and rehabilitate it. So that's the prebiotic. And then there's the probiotic, and then there's the humic and the fulvic, which is actually pulls out the chemicals. It bonds to the chemicals and it helps rehabilitate your gut because when the chemicals are removed, your flora is going to be able to populate the way it was designed and help you get healthier.
Like oftentimes if I have a headache, I have a stomach ache too. I notice that it's connected a lot. And I wonder if it's because like something doesn't feel right in my stomach. So it's sending a signal to my brain or whatever, and it's causing a headache. But what's up with that?
Yeah, well, your gut microbiome is your second brain. Okay. And it's really important to understand that because normally, like I just got this gut feeling. If you have this gut feeling, that means your brain, your neurotransmitters in your brain and your gut are correlating. Okay. So, getting in touch with yourself is key.
The chicory root extract.
Yeah, the chicory, that's part of the food, the prebiotic.
Okay, cool. So it's got prebiotics, probiotics. I've been taking one in the morning and one at night. And a good probiotic and prebiotic's always been, I think, important. Yes. So that's basically what this is, but it's got something extra in it that helps.
Yeah, it has something extra in it because most of the prebiotics, probiotics in the marketplace don't have a formula that's actually going to go and lock onto this chemical and pull it out of your body. Okay, that's the key point here. So Biomedic is like medic. You see a soldier get wounded, medic. That's a medic for your gut.
Humic sort. So the fulvic and humic acid. I know very little about that.
Well, these are very, very powerful compounds that come from the earth, okay, that are very chelating and very detoxifying.
Now, is this included with that pack?
It is.
So folks, just so you know, I ordered a pack and I had it customized because I customized it a little and this was included in the pack, but I also had this, I have this, I got 2 bags of this, the dark berry protein. The other one's open and it's upstairs. Stuff's delicious, by the way.
Yeah. And that's 99% organic because the MCT oil powder and the humic and the fulvic can't be considered organic, but everything else in there, that's part of our collagen support pack, and there's no added bovine collagen there. It's just the fruits that help support collagen. The other product that you got is our Power Shake, and this is a super nutrient dense green component. As you can see, it's certified organic, it's verified non-GMO project. All raw materials are clean. I've been using this 22 years. It's appleberry flavor, certified organic flavoring of the apple and the berry. No artificial flavors or colors or sweeteners.
Okay, so that's the 3. And then what else? What is the normal 4-pack get?
Well, so then you're going to get the Super Amino 23, which is pre-digested protein. This has 36 clinical studies. It offers a 99-to-1 net nitrogen utilization. That means that 99% of the protein gets to the working muscle in 23 minutes. So for an athlete or someone that's trying to lose weight, the body's not going to go after its muscle. It's going to go after the fat. So people shrink in inches, but this is incredible protein and it's utilized protein.
Cool. Okay. All right. So yeah, pretty simple. Folks, if you want to order it, I'm going to leave 2 different links. There's ishaporium.com. And then I've got a coupon code that's worth like $50, I think. And it's Leak Project. Is that the right code?
Yes. Well, exactly. It's going to be Leak Project. Now, one doesn't need the physical card because the code is electronic. and Leak Project is going to offer this. Okay, this is how it works. If you spend $75, you're going to get $50 off. Okay, so if you buy a power shake, you're going to get $50 off the power shake because it's actually over that $75 threshold. Now, if you get the ultimate lifestyle transformation because you really want to take your health to the next level, right here, you're going to get 25% off the whole order. So you're getting $140 off. So it's up to you of how you want to shop. You may want to try just a few products. You may want to get on the whole kit because you're sick and tired of being tired, and will help you facilitate health, because it's not like we're just trying to sell you products. Okay. I'm sure, people are going to have questions, and I'll make myself available also to support the process.
Okay. So, cool. That sounds good. Can you tell me more about the collagen thing though? Because you said that if you're eating collagen straight, then you're kind of missing the point versus eating.
Yeah, you're missing it. I mean, we weren't really, it's not really bioavailable. I mean, you see a lot of products with this bovine and this added, doesn't really work that way. Okay. Fruits actually help build collagen elastin, and there's nothing clinically proven that adding collagen, bovine collagen, animal collagen, is going to actually help you build healthier skin, nails, hair, as well as, arterial, health.
Okay. I mean, I've heard the benefits of both for sure. It's always good if you can stimulate your body to produce it itself. Mm-hmm. Tell me more about the shake here though, because I was asking you the other day, because I had actually mixed it with some organic milk and organic yogurt, but it says not to do that. Or is it okay?
It's best that you don't mix this with dairy. Either do it with water or a nut milk. Okay. Because, dairy creates a lot of mucus, and we're trying to reduce inflammation, and milk creates inflammation.
Ah, okay. Do you think it's the milk itself, or do you think it's the pasteurization process, or who knows, right? I mean, I don't know.
It's the dairy substance itself.
Huh.
It's created to raise a cow, not a human.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit like a cow now. Okay, man. Interesting. I've heard that before. So, nut milk, avoid the dairy milk on the shakes, and then anything else you want to share with us about the products, or like I'm all ears, man. I'd like to hear.
I mean, listen, the Mount Morency tart cherry juice. I mean, Mount Morency tart cherries are the only cherry species that has naturally occurring melatonin. Most people are taking isolated melatonin. They're taking sleeping pills. This helps you get into that deep circadian rhythm. You don't have challenges sleeping, but most Americans do. You take 2 tablespoons and a glass of water with a Biomedic before you go to sleep, and you'll get that deep, restful state of sleep. So this all comes in the kit. We do have other products, like we have Pineal Clear for people that have a pineal gland or don't know what a pineal gland is. This has amazing ingredients to help decalcify, so help you get a better connection, but also get better, deep, restful state of sleep. This is powerful right here at Pineal Clear.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people didn't have a pineal gland. Maybe that's
it's all the 5G and all the stuff that they, tried to get into us, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. 5G, so 5G loves you, man. Like I thought it was supposed to make my phone faster. It doesn't make my phone faster. It sucks.
It doesn't. It's
terrible. China's like, we have 6G. We're shooting it from satellites with laser beam. Did you read that? I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Musk has nothing on 6G.
Yeah, it's just, I'm always think my whole house here is grounded from the EMF. I'm a biohacker. Been a biohacker for 30 years.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Actually, my hat has an EMF blocking liner in it. I'm not even joking about that. You can actually get Faraday cages for your phones, folks. And
I have it too. Yeah, it's like, this is the safe sleeve. I got all that stuff.
Dude, it's so weird because I didn't know that about you. So, like, folks, Ian and I have talked several times. We made a pretty quick connection because we're cyclists, and we're athletes, and I'm working on being an athlete. I'm working on it. But anyway, so you're a natural born athlete. I didn't really get into athletics until I did a little bit in my mid-20s, but then I didn't really get back into it until I hit 40s again. Now I'm like, okay, I want to be like those. I'm watching the people racing the Volta. Should be called Volt Charge, 25 miles an hour average. And that's not even fast anymore. Like in the Tour, they were doing 27 miles an hour. It's
how about that Milan San Remo, man?
Wow.
See the
Yeah.
amount of power, the amount of wattage. I mean, Vanderpool attacked at 1,000 watts.
God.
Yeah, it's a lot of power. Listen, we are all born with a body. It's our vehicle in life, and most people disable it by poor food choices. So my passion and my purpose is to really elevate people. Okay. All the viewers that are watching this right now, all of you have the potential to tap into your potential. You just got to make a decision on a daily basis. I live a very clean lifestyle. If you do what I do, 1 to 3%, you're going to be much better off, because the standard American diet is killing our fellow Americans. Okay. It goes heart disease, cancer, diabetes. People are earning those conditions. The ultimate lifestyle transformation offers a new path for you. It's never too late. Okay, so that's what I want to stress. That's my message to everyone.
So you go to ishoppurium.com. Let me do a
That's
screen
it.
share.
Yeah, you go to ishoppurium.com, and if you want the transformation, you click transformation. Perfect, man. Yeah, just scroll down.
Where at?
Yeah, keep on, go to the top.
Oh, top, scroll up. Boom. There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go. So no, so you click a kick top of products. You see the top right there? Go to the top right there, yeah. And then you click transformation. And then you're going to see the selection of what's good for your family. Okay. The first three, okay, that's $13 a day. Most people are spending $13 a day on Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, and junk food. Okay. So this is a program that is going to take your health to the next level. There's a 60-day money back guarantee, and it helps your body get right.
Dude, did you see that video that was made the other day on the chemicals that they're using at that chicken place that you just mentioned?
Chick-fil-A is terrible.
Oh, it tastes so delicious. You know it's terrible. You're like
Yeah, of
eating
course.
chemicals that are tricking your brain into thinking it's good.
Right. It's just, the MSG and everything else.
Oh, that's the good part. That's the good stuff in there. Some of the other stuff they put in there makes the MSG look like it's organic beet powder or something. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
man.
it's a crime against Americans. It's a crime against humanity. And the new administration, Maha is a real movement. I
I
know
hope so.
RFK. I hope so too. RFK, the red sea. And then what about, no more glyphosate used in the United States? Okay, there's a lot of big agri. There's a lot of big money involved in these situations. That's what we're up against. So I can't, force people to not go to those places. But if I illuminate you to what you're poisoning yourself with, and you're using your dollars to buy that, and you're hurting yourself, you need to break the addiction. That's what this pack is all about.
Right on, man. Absolutely. That's so cool.
Yep.
Okay. Well, cool. I appreciate it. If there's anything else you want to share with us, that'd be awesome. I know that there's a lot of people that actually, when they take products that they love, they like to, like, hey, you got to try this. This is awesome. Is there a way that people, if they want to share the opportunity with others?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I gave the manufacturers the idea to take these products direct to consumer. So we have a very strong affiliate program. Okay, one could create their own gift card code. The company will pay you up to 64 times a year. So if you're interested in becoming a brand partner, it doesn't cost anything more. The pack that we just shared with you, you're going to get a free launch pack with an unlimited $50 gift card budget to share with the world. And thank you for sharing the screen, Rex, because this company is all about helping end human suffering. Okay, so it's a really, really great opportunity to optimize your health, but also pay it forward, wash and repeat, because the inflation that we're going through right now here in the United States as well as worldwide, it's going to be with us for a while, even in spite of the new administration. The only way to stay ahead of it is to build a residual income ahead of what you're currently earning.
Yeah, right on, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. So in the meantime, maybe we could figure out a way that, like 40 to 50 age group, or 40 to 60 age group, or hell, 40 to 70. My biological dad will still kick my ass on a mountain bike. I can beat him on the road a little bit, but he did the Leadville 100 10 years ago.
Serious pride.
So he's a stud. But anyway, it'd be cool if we could make money off of riding bikes and being competitive and be like, oh, okay, Pagaccia, yeah, 1400 watts, no problem. But hey, we're in our 50s and we're pushing 400 watts. It's awesome. I don't know, man. I think it'd be cool to see something like the old time racers.
Yeah,
like
and
you're friends with George, right?
I'm not pushing those watts now, but if I trained, I could push some really good watts.
What's realistic for, for somebody that's training maybe a couple hours, 5 days a week or something like that in the mountains, high elevation on a bike? What's realistic?
Steady state, rollers. If you continue, if you're in the stroke, average, could be 250 to 350.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's averaging what, 20 plus miles an hour?
Yeah.
That's kind of my goal. Like my goal is to be able to do 100 miles, 9,000 feet elevation, for at an average pace of 20 miles an hour. That's because I saw somebody's numbers, the best numbers on Strava this guy had. It was like, I was like, I want to be like that guy. He's probably 23.
That's all possible. I think everyone out there who's an athlete, anyone who wants to take their health to the next level, it's more than just a bagel. It's more than just an energy bar. I see what people eat. Okay, they're not fueling. They're getting they're getting bad calories. Okay, they're getting dead calories. Whereas if you eat living foods, I used to drink the Power Shake on the bike. I used to drink the Power Shake for 3, 4, 5 hours. Okay, and it sustained my body. So I have different protocols for training and racing. Most people put Gatorade and garbage in their body. You see all these drinks, they're terrible, terrible. And kids drink them and they're filling their body with petroleum.
It pisses me off, man. It lights me up. I'll tell you, the other day I went on a rant on a podcast because I just got so passionate about it. They promote certain products. I'm talking about the MFers, the money funders. They promote these products. Less sugar, no fat, all natural. And then you read the ingredients on the back and you're like, half of this stuff I can't even say out loud. What the heck? It's a terrible product.
Yeah. It's poison.
So if you would, real quick, before we finish this up.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm pumped, man.
You're welcome. You should be.
So what would you recommend to me then to get to the level that I just told you? Right now, I'm averaging 17, 18 miles an hour on the bike by myself, distances of 30 to 40 plus miles with some
good
few thousand feet, 2,000 to 4,000 feet elevation gain typically. So that's my average numbers.
Yeah.
And I'd like to get that up.
It would be, listen, your foundation nutrition is really important. Your nutrition on the bike is really important, but it's volume and recovery and super compensation, which will enable you to get to a, more wattage and more MPHs.
So do I do like 8-hour days or
no,
2 days off?
It's less is more. Monday and Friday are normally either active rest days, and then the middle of the week can be more structured. Wednesday, long ride, Saturday and Sunday, long ride, something like that.
What's a long ride?
I don't do them anymore. 3 to 5 hours.
Okay. So 3 to 5 hours is considered a long ride.
Yeah.
I just got to get my numbers up a little bit because I'm doing long rides, man.
It's just, you could train as hard as you want, just as long as you rest the same amount. Okay. So it's like, when people are stage racing, they don't need to train because they're always loading up on fatigue, and then the body super compensates and the products help you recover. Boom.
The pros, the products that they're taking and the nutrition that they're taking outside of I just saw that smile on your face, but, and I get it, I think, but so are they got to have their.
Yeah, they do. Then they have chefs in the buses and everything else like that. Plus they're doctored. Not all, but a lot are, I know a lot of stuff. There's some performances that are really not real.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to believe it's true.
I don't want to make it uncomfortable here.
We all thought that Lance was, the greatest story and come back, and it was a lie. And that's unfortunate. I'm friends with George Hincapie, which is his loyal lieutenant. George is an awesome guy. He got caught up in all of that. It's not his fault. They just wanted to keep up with what was going on. You know what I mean? So right. I don't hold it against him. It is what it is. So that's why I wanted to launch this brand and support athletes and cyclists as well as everyday people to be healthy and happy.
That's cool, man. I love that. That's super honorable and awesome. And yeah, I think Lance, he was definitely the scapegoat. Yes, he was amazing. And there were things behind it. As you said, how many other people in the Peloton were doing the same thing?
Right. That's the problem. That was the whole thing, you know?
Wow. It's amazing. I'm still fascinated by it. I'm still amazed by it. And I don't like have the thing that I think a lot of people are upset about is just when they did get caught, then they were throwing other people under the bus. And it was just kind of one of those things where, but at the same time, if you were in that position, what would you do? So I'm just, well, let's not get in that position. Let's make sure it doesn't happen is the best way to avoid it.
Yeah.
But that's sport is wild. Anything you can do to get that competitive edge at that level, even with those enhancing, it's still remarkable what the human body can do.
Yeah, exactly. And there are people that I know that are, not doping, that have beat dopers, and I'm one of them.
That's awesome, dude. Much respect to you. That's rad. Yeah, folks, he showed me some of his numbers offline and stuff. He's being pretty modest about it now, but I'm pretty blown away. So by that, that's pretty, and jealous, but in a good way. It's just competitive. I like.
I'll just, and I'll help you, become your best. All you need to be is coachable. That's it.
Right on, coach. Well, thanks, Ian. I appreciate it.
Welcome, Rex. Pleasure being here, man.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Make sure if you have any questions, you can send me an email. You can send me a text. I'll leave my phone number in the video description box. I'll leave it pinned also, so you can send me a text if you have any questions. But yeah, I'll tell you this. I've been taking it for a week. I think it's a great product, and I'm looking forward to seeing how I feel in a month, man. So, and
awesome.
I'll share my numbers with everybody because I just publicly told you all what they are, and we'll go from there. And I've got a power meter coming up, so
awesome.
Show my numbers. Yeah, power meter. All right, everybody. That's me rambling. I hope you enjoyed it. Be the change you want to see.